Yo, what's up? Recording a small video, not gonna be too long. For the ones who are following and who are watching my Twitch channel, they released a new Falcon, Peach AI, and this Peach AI is way better than the old version. It has better DI, better defense, better neutral. It's very, very strong actually, and I struggled for the first couple of hundred of games to beat it. It does way more floats in neutral, and the problem about Peach, about this matchup is, I mean, you know that I believe that Peach shits on Falcon, and one of the main reasons is her float, because especially the turnip throw float, because you can float and then throw turnip and then fair, and basically this shit is way too strong to contest. Like, you cannot really shield it, you cannot really CC that stuff. I mean, you eat a turnip and a fair, and especially when you're like end of stage and she floats here, right? And then if you think that you can upper her, but that upper never reaches because she can float outside of that, and then after you ledge hop on stage with whatever, she can just do fair turnip boom into your face, and she's plus 500 here, and you basically, I think Falcon has a harder time surviving this spot than reverse. Peach get up attack super fast from ledge, even though you can like CC it for forever. You cannot really ASDI down it that well, and she's so flat when she does get up attack from ledge that even if you CC grab it, you have to wait, because you will grab the air basically. You cannot even CC F smash it. She's so flat while doing that get up attack from ledge, so a lot of spots and a lot of labbing that I'm doing recently again, so it's like I'm labbing so much with this Peach right now, because if Peach, for example, if she floats right in front of you and she does a fair or whatever, the problem is that this shit is like an auto cancel, right? So she doesn't even need to air cancel it. And she can instantly act after this. She can instantly dash back, she can instantly jab, instantly dash attack, and basically when she floats like this, and she does, I don't know what, like, she lands it like this and jab or whatever, right? Or dash attack. The problem is that you as a Falcon player, you have to respect basically the float plus in ranges, right? Plus the fair, plus the dash attack, and you cannot actually. Do you know how much space that is? Like, if I float here and I do a fair here plus a dash attack, this is like half the stage almost, and you cannot give us so much space as respect. And the problem with this is you cannot whiff punish that. You just cannot really whiff punish that. You can like try to whiff punish grab that, but if they execute correctly, I mean, I don't main Peach, like I can't really, I would have to record that. You cannot whiff punish it. You can try to run in and ASDI down or hold down and in, and then CC or ASDI down these jabs and grab that, right? But if they then do a down smash, have fun running into that down smash, or if they then do, you know, whatever, dash back, then you will grab the air, because they just have zero fucking lag out of that. So that fucking float is a big problem for Falcon to deal with, and I messaged a couple of very good Falcons versus Peach. I asked Ista, the best Falcon in Europe, I asked Gatsu, and every Falcon is giving a different answer. Some say, well, if you let him float, you basically lost already. Some say you have to try to contest her while going at you, but I try to up at this and it loses or trades with fair, and you have to be super fast, so it doesn't feel good. Yeah, what do you do? Especially versus the turnip bullshit, right? Because this is also what Triff is doing. He throws a billion turnips against you, and I came up with something, and I think this is very good. You can ASDI down turnips. So if they throw turnip while being grounded, like they throw turnip like this, and pull the second one, you can easily CC or ASDI down it, run up grab. This works great. However, this is very hard versus the turnips. If they throw turnips from air, it is different. There's different percentages and a different impact on the ASDI down. You can look that shit up, but I'm gonna show you something, right? So me versus the AI, right? And if I try to run up Nair, it leads into disaster many times, because you think like you can Nair safely in front of that, and it feels terrible to like Nair in front of Peach, basically what the older theory says, right? You can just wall out Peach like this or like this. I honestly think that this is completely bullshit because she can easily contest you. She can easily dash attack into you. She can dash attack and hold down. She doesn't even need to punish your landing. She can just, as soon as she sees you're doing shit in front of her, she can immediately launch an attack into you. Or she can float under it. She can float into it. She basically will always win our trade. And yeah, let's take a look at some of the things that I found out. So I'm gonna show you my input display. Okay. So, slot 1. Look at this. So, versus AI as well, what I've been experimenting with is just raw CC grabbing that fair and grabbing. The problem with why I also think Peach hard destroys Falcon is you cannot really ASDI down. If you try to ASDI down her fair or her dash attack, it knocks you at 0. So if I try to CC ASDI down this, it knocks. Same versus dash attack. But you can ASDI down these turnips and basically tank one of the turnips. I will try to show you. And you can instantly act. So basically, what I have been theory crafting is it goes into a similar direction as versus Falco lasers. Take laser, like, you know, take laser dash, take laser jab, take laser gentleman, take laser CC. And the ideas that I came up with are pretty interesting. So I'm gonna show you. One idea is just we tank that and then we true CC because we can't ASDI down both hits. But you can actually just ASDI down the turnip and then true CC that. And then you can try to get this, right? It works pretty well versus the AI as well. And the AI executes fucking insane, better than, I would say, every human. The next thing that I was experimenting with is this. You can just tank it and try to grab before the fair comes out, right? Pretty interesting ideas so far. Because, you know, if you play neutral and you try to nair and you try to shield this, she's plus 500 on shield. The AI will it's OP because it sees that you're shielding and then it will just aerial onto your shield and grab you. There's like no counterplay to that because she's plus 500 on shield. And she has no lag as well, so yeah. Next idea was this. You can like CC gentleman or CC jab. And I actually played the AI a few minutes ago and I got this clip here. Like CC gentleman, right? And yeah, this is the idea. I was like, man, you can just try to like tank it and contest her. Because as I said, CCing and shielding is not really an option versus that bullshit. Next thing is this. This is also one idea that I'm gonna test out tonight versus AI. So basically, because you ASDI down the turnip, you can instantly shield, instantly dash back, instantly jab. You can do everything instantly. So it feels fairly easy to like power shield and try to power shield grab or power shield side B or whatever, right? And the next thing is actually tanking that turnip and instantly dashing. Instantly under it, away from it, whatever, right? And I think that the meta is gonna develop in a way that you are gonna ASDI down turnips all the time and try to play against it. Because as I said, if you just respect them, you give them too much space, they control the stage. When you're end of stage, it's terrible to like play the position. And neutral, I don't think that this style really works. I don't like, this is just, if you watch older sets and Cookbook, they will all praise Setchi for beating Triff 10 years ago, and I just think that he would have not beaten Armada, and this doesn't mean that Setchi was bad. I just think that Triff 10 years ago, if you watch the replay, he corners himself and shields everything and CCs everything, and Setchi just bullies the fuck out of him by walling in front of him. I mean, Triff doesn't know how to deal with it, and if you just lap it and look at it, Peach can just demolish Falcon for playing like that. And I think it's very easily to react to a Falcon jumping in front of you and doing stuff. And the only thing that Peach has to worry about is like run up grab if you corner yourself as Peach. But even then, if Falcon gets a grab here, it cannot lead into anything. You don't have to be scared that you eat up and eat. The max you eat is an up air. The AI also always the eyes out, and you can only try to get an up air or stomp or knee, but then it might air dodge and then you get reversed. So it's actually better to play position and stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna make a full video on the matchup anyway, but this is just like... I don't think anyone has played more games against Peach than me recently. Like, I played over 2k games versus AI, versus Triff. I'm testing every situation, like limit testing the fuck out of every situation, and the more I invest, the more I play, I find a lot of counterplay for Falcon. But again, it doesn't change the fact that if you mess up and she finds that knockdown or RTC or grab, she gives you easily 100%. And if you find a grab on her, if the Peach has optimal counter DI, there is no good flow shot for Falcon. As I said, you can't not even go for up throw up air, down throw up air. She can easily hold down, see down smash, counterplay. So I will make a more detailed video on flowchart and stuff like that. But basically, what the AI does is you play neutral against it, and every time you connect the nair on up air or whatever you connect, it holds out. So you can never convert your stuff into knee or up, and never. And especially if you watch the older guides, they recommend that you space in a way like this, that you drift back, because then it's very hard for her to deal with you as a Falcon if you drift back, because then you know you have time to shield a dash attack or, you know, hold down, tag stuff. But if you like go like this, then it's easy for her. But if you go like this, it's very hard for her to deal with her. But in my opinion, she should not wait for you to land and then whiff punish you. She can just launch into you. This is one aspect, but anyway. The problem is if I retreat with my aerial, like this, and she gets hit and she holds out, you also create more distance by retreating like this. And if they then DI out, you can never convert. So you play an endless neutral where you try to fish for small hit, small hit, small hit. But if she aggressively launches into you and fucks you up, it's over. And yeah, this is just some small summary, some small video, educational once again. And I will probably release the full matchup guide soon. I think I have enough information to really give you a good guide on what Falcon should do in what spot, what you can do, what flowchart. The flowchart, I changed it massively, like down throw regrabbing, up throw instantly and stuff like that. And you will see. Right now we have tipped off where I think Nun and Wizzy will play against Triff probably. I think Salt is also there, so we will have some very high and some very top level Falcon versus Peach once again. We will see how that one goes. Triff grinded with me before traveling there, but I'm also no match for him, to be honest. Like, I'm not Wizzy level, I'm not Salt level, I'm not Nun level, right? I might have all the theory and I can provide decent solutions for all the spots, but he's top 10 level and I'm just not at that level. And the good thing is many of the theory crafting that I did works. Like ASDI down Turnip, then run up grab works very good against him. Edge guarding works good. Also, I think that old flowchart like this, I don't think that's good. They can easily float here and wait for you to do that and then snap towards sledge. So one little adjustment that I'm doing now is if they float here in front of you and they chill, I position myself here very patiently and then do this. Because this covers that basically. And it's very hard for them to recover if you do that. But sometimes if you do this, you might trade with the umbrella and then you get reversal and stuff like that. So yeah, I will go very deep into that on the full matchup guide. For now, this video is about ASDI Turnip, some counterplay. I hope guys you enjoy your day, and guys, I'm out. Take care as always. Bye bye.